Earlier on. Welcome, everyone. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Wizards, Koulibaly is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Sarr. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. This season's still very new. A lot of excitement, Brent, in the air.
Yeah, Kev, the buzz is not worn off yet. We still have a few games before everyone gets settled down. We always talk about that 25-game mark. But, man, fans, players, it's exciting. Somebody's going to make a statement here early.
It's Young on the wing. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Passes it to Kuzma. Poole on the wing. Sarr with it. Pass to Carrington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks streak, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
And he makes both free throws. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. Yeah, they have not overcome that.
And Young kicks to Daniels. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots. Rebounded by the Wizards. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Poole against Young. Shoots over Poole. 3-on-3. And Kuzma slams it in.
Look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Pass to Capella, kicks to Daniels. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. Now here's Kuzma. Lays it up off the glass. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with a shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, David. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And stolen by Hunter. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Young dishes to Johnson. Back to Young. Shoots from the baseline. It's deflected. Here's the break. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 6. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So, 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta. Riza Shea is coming in for Dyson Daniels.
and they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Johnson kicks to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Here's Okongwu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
1:31 left to play in the first. From 12 feet out. And yes, it's good. Now, Reza Shea. Shoots from 12. Misses off the left iron. Washington leading now by 6. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And Kuzma's still able to get that one up, even though he's taking the contact.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Craig, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And he knocks down the first one. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
He hits both from the stripe. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled, their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
Poole against Young. Takes the 13-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot. Poole's got his second bucket.
Yeah, I don't think that's at the top of the menu of shots that Jordan Poole likes to take, but he can knock it down with touch.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Johnson attacking.
Jonas Valanciunas. First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Foul. At the line for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson.
First free throw is good. So Johnson hits 2 of them. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Kuzma. He's got 6. And the basket, Poole. Off target with his 3. And so it's the Washington Wizards with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Koulibaly is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. That's the group start in the second quarter for the Wizards. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Poole finds Valanciunas. Koulibaly with it. Off with the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Young passes to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Rizichet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Rizichet out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. He's perfect from the line this time. And Rizichet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's Carrington. Good work defensively by Capella. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Poole. Second chance shot. Here's Valanciunas. Good work there as it goes. Valanciunas has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, a little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes Valanciunas' way.
Capella finds Young. To the middle, and stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Poole. Here's Valanciunas. Over Young. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, Kuzma quick to that ball, and then cat-like quickness to get it up.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. He kicks it to Johnson. Outside, Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Poole on the wing. Defended by Young. And Poole gets it to go.
And the mid-range can be tricky for Poole, but he can sink them when he has to.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Wizards making a switch here. Sarr's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in for Risache. On the wing, George. Basket Poole. 6 to shoot. And Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Johnson outside. Now here's Bogdanovich. He has 7. For 3, Hunter. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
And here's Kuzma. Over Johnson. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 12 in the game. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards out front, up 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A big night so far for Kyle Kuzma. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. And that does it for our half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. The Hawks trailing, and while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunity.
With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second-chance points last year. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Now the pass to Sarr. Here's Kuzma. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, and Kuzma's going to get thirsty now the way he's going.
Poole against Young. Tipped away. Pass to Sarr. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
And Washington has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Poole.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Young for 3. And Sarr pulls it down.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And we know Poole has speed, and he uses it well to stay out ahead in transition.
Johnson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Alex Saul. And you talk about a guy taking a lead. Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his third NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power? And so naturally, they're able to settle into the role they're going to play. That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bagley, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kispert subbed in for Jordan Poole. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. Took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Young outside. Here's Okongwu. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Larry Nance is checked in for Atlanta. Reza Shea is coming in for Trae Young. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Koulibaly with it. Still scoreless. To the paint. Sarr with it. Okongwu on him. A second chance effort. Not going to go that time. Nance with some nice deep.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Reza Shea. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Koulibaly's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's 1:45 left in the third. And he uses the glass on the layup. Koulibaly's got his first bucket of the night.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Hawks passing it around. Here's Daniels. And Nance out atop the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reza Shea. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kispert. It's tipped. Now Reza Shea. Dishes it to Daniels. For 3. It's good from long range. Daniels has got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's so important that Daniels keeps taking and making these shots. It'll increase his confidence.
Sarr, the pass to Kispert. Up top, Bagley. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Daniels.
But after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
For the Wizards, Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Sarr, and Georgia subbed in for Koulibaly. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Okongwu finds Bogdanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 9 points for Bogdanovic.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovic, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kispert. No scoring in this one. There's the drive, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Now into the lineup for your Wizards, Jordan Poole.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Wizards lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return.
29.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Wizards. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks, trailing by 4. Pass to Risacher. Kuzma pulls it in. The Wizards shooting not great, 40% for the game. Poole against Young. And Capella sends it back. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Risacher. Rebound, Washington. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Down low. And it's Risacher missing. Wizards leading by 6. Now, here's Kispert. And here is Poole. Clock at 6. Another one falls for Washington.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Atlanta calls timeout. And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success. So for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson's checked in for Nance, and Hunter subbed in for Risacher. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Floats one up. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And he makes the first. I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
Second free throw, no good.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Here's Young. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Koulibaly, bounce pass. Here's Sarr. Capella covering, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
To the inside. Here's Kuzma. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Hunter. Here's Capella, and the dump by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Knocked loose. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 1:49 left in the game. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Here's Young. Softly drops in the floater.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Johnson against Kuzma. That shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Hawks making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by the Hawks. Daniels with it inside. Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Drawing the foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And so Young nails them both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
There's a minute left in the 4th quarter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Kuzma, that's good.
And Kuzma coming alive with that bucket in the clutch.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Third team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 29 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Here comes DC Family. It's your
Atlanta with the ball. 7-point differential. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Daniels. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And so it's the Wizards with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, that was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Guys, thanks, Kyle Kuzma. Congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.